He was diagnosed 9 months old with one microdeletion 1q41, q42.12. That's a little long.
What does that mean?
That means that he's missing some part of his chromosome 1, and this has caused him to have global developmental delays. He cannot walk. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Why are you upset, Joaquin? It has impacted his speech, his mobility.
Rosie has an ultra-rare genetic disorder called HNRNPH2. It is a complex sort of neurodevelopmental disorder that affects all aspects of her development.
He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at just like 4 days old. He is not walking. JT does not walk, and he has a lot of tightness throughout all 4 limbs. That's the quadriplegia part. It just makes it really difficult for him with his coordination, fine motor, gross motor. Typically, children that have his diagnosis are nonverbal. JT is completely verbal, and he has a lot to say.
What is it like for you to ride a horse?
It is very tall feeling, I guess, if that's a word. It feels like you're not a giant, but you're really tall up, and yeah, it feels pretty cool. Feels refreshing, I guess, but yeah, it feels really cool.
Our goal at Sunrise is to help children thrive beyond the boundaries of their challenges. The kids that come to Sunrise have a variety of special needs, from autism to CP, cancer, developmental delays, kids in the foster care system, or even kids just going through tough family situations. Each child has their own special challenges, and at Sunrise, we tailor our programs to fit the needs of each individual child.
Our programs include riding, which is with the In the Saddle program and the In the Saddle Junior program. And then we also have 2 different group programs where kids work together as a team to do ranch chores, have really good positive interaction with one another as a team.
The connection between the child and the horse is so special because the horse is such a gentle soul, even though they're such a big animal, so much bigger than the child themselves. They feel connected, they feel a bonding, a friendship with that horse.
Like, they're just like humans in a way. Like, sometimes they're excited. Yeah, they're just like people, but with different faces and 4 legs.
Do you trust them?
I trust them.
He loves the horses, loves riding the horses. The trotting, absolutely his favorite part. He loves to trot around the arena. It's a very, very unique and different type of therapy. He does, occupational therapy. He also does physical therapy. He's done even aqua therapy, and all of those are great, but it's not the same. It's absolutely not the same at all.
He usually doesn't look you in the eye. He's looking somewhere else. Sometimes we're not sure if he's understanding what we're saying. It took a few sessions when we started to notice that he was actually really enjoying it because he was smiling a lot. He was gaining confidence, and also that he was enjoying the therapy, even though he was exercising, and he was enjoying it. So that was really great to see.
She does not walk, so she can sit and has some use of her hands, but not super functionally. She does not talk, and a lot of kids with her disorder do not. She has cortical visual impairment, so sometimes struggles knowing where she is in space, or unfamiliar environments can make her really anxious. She really responded well to the horses when she first saw them, really sort of liked the feel and texture of their fur, and I think felt calm in their presence. Part of her disorder They tend to move kind of constantly. She's always in motion, kind of almost can't control it. She is so much calmer when she's on the horse, is using her hands more functionally, smiling, enjoying it. She seems more connected when she's around the horses.
And then we also take the mini horses and the ponies off the ranch to visit children at local hospitals, hospice, and special education classes and schools, like the Lucille Mazzi School in Alamo.
It's an amazing sensory experience. They get to touch the pony, they get to smell the pony, they get to feel the pony. They get to navigate their own senses with depth perception as they get closer and farther away from the pony. They get to put into practice some of their communication and some of their exercises that they've been doing.
You tell Treasure stop?
Go.
Okay. We want to keep going. Okay.
So when we go to Mazzi, children are also able to join us through Zoom. You could see the excitement in their faces and they could wave to us, and Treasure could put his nose into the camera. So what is fantastic is that they're able to use tablets to communicate, and they can press buttons to indicate what they are doing. And what is also amazing is they programmed a tablet for our pony Treasure. So Treasure could push the button with his nose and say, "Hi, my name is Treasure."
My name is Treasure. You can put it here so Treasure initiates it.
And the children could also press buttons to say, "Hi Treasure, nice to meet you."
You want to say goodbye to Treasure?
Bye Treasure, nice to meet you. Wish we could have been there in person.
Oh. And it's just plain fun. You know, any child, teenager, young adult who doesn't love interacting with horses. It's just good for everybody.
Another one of the locations that we go to is George Mark Children's House in San Leandro. And this is a pediatric palliative care center, which is a place where children and their families can go if their children are near the end of life.
What's wonderful about seeing the ponies come into George Mark House is there's a whole different energy that those animals have. It's as if they have an understanding much deeper than we as adult human beings have of the energy that's inside of these children. We don't know how much they process, we don't know how they process, but what we see is a connection, an instant connection between these four-footed loving, caregiving creatures and these kids who are so challenged.
And I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky.
I feel sometimes like she's trapped inside this little body that is so wonderful, and I want to know what she's thinking and what she's saying and what she wants.
My prayer every night is that he becomes independent, that he can communicate with us and we can understand him.
My wish for JT is for him to live a happy, fulfilled life, that he's able to do all the things he wants to do in life, and we are willing to help him through all of these things.
I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love, I'm still looking up.
Their diagnosis or even society has set up boundaries for them and made them possibly feel like they can't do what other people can do. And so we here at Sunrise want to challenge them. We're there to step beyond that boundary with them and to help them experience just new levels of what they can do.
I won't
Did you tame the beast?
Yeah. Okay.
I tamed the beast.
Well, thank you for the ride.
Thank you for the ride, beast. I gotta say beast like that. Beast. Beast. And the beast. Slayer.